Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, viewing from the future. Thank you for joining and watching in the future. Today is May 5th, 2021, Cinco de Mayo. And this is our second shipping session of the week. Or of the day, rather. This week has sort of felt like a day, and this day has kind of felt like a month. This month has felt like a day, and this year has felt like a week. How's that for you? Anywho, got 10 orders in my normal eBay store, and finally can ship out the stuff in my old store. Finally, right? I've been not able to ship since Monday because I've had no bubble wrap, even though I ordered at like 2 a.m. on Friday, selected next day local delivery, sent a message to the folks over at American Bubble Boy, and received no response. But at long last, today at around 3:30, a little earlier than that. That's not fair. 3. We'll say 3. I think it was 3. We got finally our shipment from American Bubble Boy. Took too long. I'm going to edit my name here. Where's my coffee? We're going to need that. Got it. Got everything signed. All my thank yous. And let's go ahead and jump into the store. Oh, I do need to grab one more item. I've been on listing postcards like crazy. Did 70 so far today. Not too shabby. All right, which one do I need to go pull? Green, okay. Just listed this one a short while ago, so it should be right up front. Green, there it is. We love it when that happens. Need. There we go. Want to dim? Let's get started, shall we? First one, postcard, the one that just sold. This is the Greenbrier Lodge and Pool in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, in the Smokies. There we go. Take a look. It's unposted. Hello, Pearlnini, and here's Lynn, and thank you everybody for joining in. Absolutely, Amy. Thank you for joining in as well. Okay. So this one sold for a whopping $5.95. Oh no, look at me. I'm unprepared. Hold tight, guys. I'll be right back. I forgot mailers. Here we go. All right. Bada boom. So I think there's probably in the neighborhood of about 20 orders going out that I have to pack here tonight. I may pack all of them tonight. I may roll some into the morning. We'll see how I feel. But I do have an announcement. It's a good one. That's right. Finally, after 4 days or however many calendar days it was since Friday, bubble wrap has finally arrived. So much for next day local delivery from Sparks, Nevada. So that's kind of when I messaged them that there no update, nothing, no information. They didn't respond. Strike 3. Finally delivered. Justin, no, I did not get my Prince Albert. So yeah, there you have it. Will not be purchasing from American Bubble Boy again. I might as well just plan ahead like I've been doing up until now and pay less money. There you go. We'll see how the quality is on this batch. Star City Picker, they have next day delivery as a option on their website. My last batch was not a very high quality product. We'll see how this one does. Sort of feels the same so far. Basically feels like the same stuff. I guess we'll see once we start tearing at it. Let's maybe do a few samples. Okay, that tore good. All right, this is better than the last one. All right. They may have a reprieve on the quality front. Been granted a reprieve from the governor. So, but still, Star City, don't promise next day if it's not going to be next day. Don't promise next day if it's not going to be today. So here's the deal. I was in Sparks, Nevada on the day that I ordered this. I did not know that local pickup was an option. I did not see that they were shipping from Sparks until after the fact. So I was in Sparks on the day that I ordered. I ordered at 2 a.m. on Friday morning. I'll time you out, Star City. I have a perfectly legitimate beef here. Local delivery is very much different than sending from Sparks, Nevada. I do not live in the middle of nowhere. I live literally 1 hour from Seattle. Bye. So I was in Sparks, Nevada the day that I ordered. I drove to Idaho, spent 2 days in Idaho, drove back to Washington from Idaho. So it says the tracking says it left their warehouse on the day that I ordered. I ordered at 2 a.m. It left at 2 p.m. But my whole point here is they are over-promising and under-delivering. And 2-day delivery means 2-day delivery. Any other retailer making that promise is held to the same standard. I have no problem if they had said 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, which is what it was. But they said it was 2, and it wasn't. So let's see here. Let's do this. So I'm not going to spend the entire time here ranting about it, but as somebody who worked in customer service for a very long time, you deliver on your promises. I think it was compounded by the fact that they did not answer my messages. And also, the last time I had an issue with them and I contacted them, I was promised something that I didn't get. And then I had to message again regarding that. So, I don't know. I feel the beef is legitimate. So that was just, I totally didn't even show you guys. It's a baseball mitt. Adar. It was an item. It had been in my store for almost 2 years. And I was like, why the hell has this thing not sold yet? And it was because my price was ridiculous. I had it up for like $125. I did some comps and I was so out of the ballpark. It's ridiculous. I had crazy stupid shipping on it. So I went in, fixed some pictures, changed the price, did free shipping, and it sold within a couple of days. So made those listing improvements, and what do you know? Things sell when you put them up for the right price. I'm getting a Karen reputation. How's that? Explain. All right, next up, another postcard. These both the two that we just shipped were in the ones that I've listed. This is the Roaring Gap, North Carolina Greystone Inn. Some people golfing. Generally speaking, I found people golfing is a good subject matter. I'm just curious with you talk about in the mornings after reading Justin's comment. I'm not following you, Marie. I'm not Star City. I don't whine and cry about everything. I do not. If anything, I make fun of most things. I will have open discussions about other things. Here's Lynn. I think probably those people who are doing that are shipping from either China or some other overseas place. The importing into America is shipping costs are very favorable to overseas shippers importing into the United States. So that's why services like Wish can exist. They can ship into the United States for super duper inexpensive. I'm actually surprised that did not change in the previous administration with how much our former president hated both the post office and China. Because it's the post office still delivering those items. So, and when they're shipping small parcels in the United States for like 13-cent shipping or whatever it is, ridiculous. The post office is doing the delivery on that. All right, next up is this. This is a like toy Falstaff toaster. I bought it at a local antique mall. I thought it would do better. It's made by Ohio Art, which is the same company that makes Etch-a-Sketch. But I made the mistake on this one of looking at old comps. Like, oh yeah, this thing sells all the time. 10 years ago when people collected Falstaff, nobody collects it anymore. The days of Falstaff has come and gone. I mean, there's still a few collectors out there, but not for the yellow, like 80s pattern. It'll come back someday. I'm sure when it does, Crazy Lamp Lady will be a millionaire. But that day is not today. And my fake little Ohio Art fake Falstaff toaster sold for $11, free shipping. I'm complaining. Nobody likes my Falstaff. anyways, I thought this would sell sooner. I actually had the real toaster with that pattern on it. It's not Pfaltzgraff. It just looks like it. And it sold really fast. Like the real toaster did better than the fake one. This thing's going out at the maximum first class rate of $6. So I'm clearing maybe like $4. I have no idea what I paid for it, but I'm probably breaking even. So note to self: avoid toy Pfaltzgraff toasters, even if it's made by the Etch-a-Sketch people. All right. What else we got? We got a laser disc. This one is Placido Domingo Grandissimo, sealed. I found that the opera laser discs do well because, for the same reason why a lot of opera records do well, is that there's people want certain performances and they're generally scarce. Like not a lot of people bought Placido Domingo at Seville Stadium back in 1992. It might not exist on Laserdisc. I don't know. But I've sold a bunch of them. They've done pretty well. So there's that. All right, Marie, what were you talking about earlier with curious with you talk about in the mornings with after reading Justin's comment? About is he asking are you talking about the Prince Albert thing? The Prince Albert thing was, if that's what it was from this morning. I sold a postcard of Prince Albert and was very curious as to how what was the connection between the genital piercing and the actual Prince Albert. So we went to Wikipedia. We looked it up. We found out that the real Prince Albert, basically had a genital piercing so that he could fit his junk into his trousers. True story. And then we watched a breakdance video, and everybody was happy. The end. So yeah, it all started with the postcard, and everybody learned. And there's my tape. Does that sufficiently answer the question? I think it accurately answers the question. Right, guys? Wink, wink. Also, I was being a total Karen this morning about my about my piercer. So I had a bone to pick with them too. You know what I mean? My record mailers, which were ordered Monday, right, and shipped from New Jersey, should be here Friday or Saturday, which on a calendar, about the same amount of time as the bubble wrap took, coming from clear away on the other side of the country. All right. Cool. Just saying. Ain't nothing like getting called a Karen to put you in a great mood. Feeling sassy. Apparently, the closest American Bubble Boy warehouse is in Sparks, Nevada. And there's not really a, like, go to the warehouse and pick it up. For record mailers here. I looked into that. It's no big deal. What I'm not doing this week until I have the mailers is I'm not sending out offers. I'm not I just like stuff from New Jersey. I like the accents. I do. It's true. All right. Next up, another postcard. Let's do it. This is Euclid Beach Park in Cleveland, Ohio. You've seen me probably sell some other ones of these here cards. This is the Flying Scooter Ride. It looks dangerous. Let's do this. There it is. Let's take a look at this dangerous ride. I feel like I've maybe seen this, but this is the 1940s. Would you get on this? It's like this. It looks like a piece of like galvanized pipe holding your little like ride pod on. I bet you. Hold on. I bet you somebody died on this thing. Oh, here we go. Mother sues Camden Park over alleged flying scooter accident, 2013. I don't need that. Yep, there it is, right there. Dangerous as all get out. What happened? This woman sounds like a total Karen, by the way. Wayne Circuit Court. The ride operator began accelerating the flying scooter to its speeds. The motor on the rise seized up, sheared its mounting, and fell to the ground, which caused the ride to come to a complete stop and cause injuries. Well, there you go. And then everything else is about e-scooters. Just a swing. I don't know. I like carnival rides. That one. Hey, Sal. What's going on, man? Hey, Spirit Mountain. You want to do that like on the 14th? Somewhere in there? I got a free hotel night. Let's see here. No, not the 14th. 15th. That's a Saturday. Oh, wait. No, I just made plans on the 15th. 20. No, that's not going to work. Maybe, I don't know. Never mind. More coffee. The 14th is a Friday. I know, but if I'm driving down to Oregon, I'm spending the night. I'll be coming back on the 15th. Well, I guess I could do the 14th. All right. What's next? I forgot one downstairs. This one's kind of cool. Speaking of wrecks and disasters, this is kind of a cool postcard. I like this one. That price is not correct. It sold for $18. I sent out an offer. But this is the Eastland wreck. What was it? Eastland disaster shipwreck in Chicago. So that dock is not a dock. It's a boat. That's the side of it right there. Somebody had a very bad day. Probably a lot of people. I think some people died in this. But fairly well known, like steamship disaster. But cool image. This is taken from the fire tug, showing the hull resting on its side. Pretty crazy. So yeah, I sent out an offer on this one, $18. I think I need to make some. They paid for shipping, so this is going first class. I want to speak to Star City's manager. Oh. Hey, Cameron, what's going on? Get back. You know, I think I mentioned it the other day. Commonwealth Pickers channel. He'll always like use some like catch line from somebody else's channel, and he always like immediately follows it with the name of the channel. It's very Michael Scott, and it's hilarious. He'll be like, I want to be the first one there. Part-time pickers. Or I sold a hat. Shed flips. All right. Anyways. Hi, Buster. Do you want to come say hi to everybody? I forgot one thing, but that's okay. We'll do that later. I can roll that till tomorrow. This next one I took an offer on today. It was up for a very long time. Where'd it go? Here it is. I had it up for like $80. It just sold for $40 plus shipping. These are like 1960s, I want to say. True Craft Coppersmith rubbing plates. So they were part of a set. They're not a full set. Let me make sure we got the lighting right here so you guys can see. So there's an elephant. And we got a lion. Hi, Buster. You want to say hi to everyone? Yes. All right. We've got the Pledge of Allegiance, the Liberty Bell, and this one, which looks cooler than the rest of them, a cowboy on a bucking bronco. There we go. And then what you would do is you would take these little copper sheets and you'd put it on there, and then you'd rub on it, and then you'd have like the thing in relief, right? So sold for $40, like incomplete, just parts and pieces, one piece of copper and 5 plates. So not too bad. No idea where I got it. Not a clue. Took like 2 years to sell. When did I list this? I always say 2 years to sell, and then it was always like during the pandemic when I bought it. Or when I listed it. This one was actually October 22nd, 2019. It's about a year and a half. But it's one of those things like I expected to do better, but I got no traction on it, and I did not go in and fix that listing or do anything with it. Somebody sent an offer, and I was like, I forgot I had this. I'm going to take that money. And I did. The end. And my little thank you card there. Oh, am I going to need to go back down and get more boxes even? Yes. Okay. I agree that Kevin over Commonwealth Picker is great. I left a comment on his video earlier today, and I'm like, I think you need a Jackass Retro drawer. And he's like, send me a sticker. So coming soon to Commonwealth Picker, the Jackass Retro storage drawer. The comments don't retract out of the StreamYard chat. Oh, Star City Picker. I'm not timing you out. Don't worry. Oh, thank you, Perlini. Yeah, this was a Target special, like way back when. And what's funny is I think I still have the box it came in. I want to say I do. It's back here somewhere if I do. Maybe I don't. Yeah. I do. Holy cow. That's amazing. It was made by Funko, and it came in like a VHS box. How long have I been holding on to this stupid box? Is there a date? Like, even has the fake VHS on the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Target exclusive. I probably got it as a Christmas present or something. 3/30/2012 looks like. So yeah. Had it a while. I don't know why I still have that. I have no reason. I can't ship anything in it. It's not a Wheat Thins box. All right. Our last item from this store is this big Herkin book. This is the United States of America ship CV-66. I believe it was a battleship. Aircraft carrier, sorry. There we go. Bremerton being a Navy town, I get these kind of books here from time to time. I probably bought and sold half dozen to a dozen of them over the years. And they're just kind of like, they're like yearbooks, right? And they sell at about the same speed as a yearbook does, but they sell for a little bit better money. This one's got some condition issues. It's, not perfect. But it sold for $79.95 free shipping. Or wait, $74.95. $77.95. Sorry about that. Free shipping, and it's going media mail. Hello, Celestine. Cameron. What did Cameron do that's so funny? What broke? Oh, you see my undies? Yeah, well, what's new? You've not been paying attention, Cameron. If If that's the first time you've seen my underpants. I mean, I'm usually in like my pajamas, right? So I need a box for this. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's going to work. That's not going to work. That. Oh, wait. There we go. Is that going to be big enough? Yes, it is. I have no good reason to be saving that box. I think it's one of those things where it's like it's a cool box, so every time I come across it, I'm like, maybe I'll do something with this box. And then of course, I never do anything with the box because what are you going to do with that box? And so I'll be like, maybe I should just throw it away, and then I don't. And the vicious cycle continues. So if anyone wants to see my underpants again, just ask. Moral of the story. Oh, Celestine, it finally came today. Keeping the box is how hoarding starts. I know. That's what scares me. I need to not do that. Oh, come on, book. There we go. Get in there. Have you seen Jackass Retro? That Karen will show his underpants to anybody. That'll be when I start my Patreon. That'll be like tier 1 of the Patreon. Or maybe that'll be the merch. We'll do underpants. Oh well. We'll cover that with tape. It'll be fine. Minor box throughout. Done. Look, see at my undies. I like it. I like it. We're gonna monetize this channel one way or another. You guys got your free taste. Next one's gonna cost you. All right. Done. Next store. No problem. I can't then, in good conscience, take your money because I cannot guarantee you that my undies will remain out of sight. I mean, has anyone noticed that my fly is down like half the time? It's an ADHD thing. I forget all the time that I have to zip up my fly. It's not like I don't want to zip it up. I just forget. All right. What are we shipping next? Let's get these things out the door. We've got like 8 things in this store. A lot of pretty easy stuff. Got a ashtray. This is the Holiday Inn, vintage Holiday Inn ashtray. You can kind of see on the back. It's like a yellow old school vintage logo. Sold for $11 plus shipping. Nope, $11 free ship. This is one of those items that I fixed up in the old store while I was in California. I was doing that in my store, but I was also doing it in my former partner's store because there's still about 700, 800 items there. That's the end of the roll. That are still being sent from here. And that has been going on for over 2 years now. And some of those things need to get out the door. So I'm fixing those listings as well as my own. And it's been working 100% effectively. That's percentage. It's been effective. I am 100% sure it's been effective. It has not been 100% effective. That would mean that everything I've gone in and adjusted listings to has sold, which is not the case. Okay, I need to go grab more boxes. I'm out of 6x4x4, and that's what we need for this next leg. One moment. I had a minor panic attack there when I couldn't find the exact box I needed, and it turned out it was just on a shelf I was not looking directly at. I have plenty. All right. Y'all may have noticed I moved the cat tree back out of here. It was just too much in my way. And of course, as soon as I moved it to the new location, it became the most popular thing in the house again. Right, we're at 13. That's perfect. All right. Thank you, Amy. I will talk to you later as well. I will be here probably for another, say an hour. Okay, what do we got? The ashtray was a Holiday Inn, like, had the old school logo. All right, Hunter, go make your videos. Everyone, you've seen Hunter in here many, many times, I'm sure. Did you know he has a YouTube channel? If you like a little bit of the weird, go check out his stuff. I don't think I'm giving away any spoilers there, Hunter, am I? All right. Next up, this walking tour of Greenwich Village, 1978. Seen better days. It's kind of cool. It's all like typeset. And basically you'd go into Greenwich Village, New York, you'd be like, look at all these things that are here. The shoe is drawn by Gus Van Sant, or Gus Van Sant, depending on who you're talking to. Cool little piece, and sold appropriately for $26 plus shipping. That one was my former partner's. She found it somewhere in San Francisco. So I think it's really cool. Not that it matters now, but I would have probably mentioned the Gus Van Sant connection. But, what are you going to do? And the customer paid for shipping. And they paid good money for shipping too. So she probably cleared around $30 on this. Okie dokie. 6-7 ounces. I thought I saw something else come in. All right. We did sell another ashtray. So, Celestine, pay attention. This is a... I'm going to pull this up because it's old, useless bubble wrap anyways. This is a Chinook Motel in Port Angeles, Washington. Nice smoky glass, old school ashtray. I know where this one came from. This one came so early on in my reselling career. I bought a few ashtrays, like casino ashtrays at a garage sale, and they sold very well. And I'm like, oh, well, I can sell ashtrays. And then I started looking for them, and I saw a post of somebody who had an ashtray collection, and I bought that for $50 and been piecing that thing out now for the last 3 years. And every time one sells, I'm like, oh my God, they're still there. And yeah, they are. So this is going back to Port Angeles, which is, for those who don't know Washington geography, is up the Olympic Peninsula from where I live, about an hour and 15 minutes. Yes, ashtrays. So, yeah, they sell slowly. Cameron, you're keeping yourself entertained, aren't you? Why don't you just come on the stream and say it to my face? Come on, there it is. Yes, ashtrays. Oh, you live in Squimlin? Yeah, I love sourcing up there. The Goodwill in Squim is one of my favorite ones to go to. Because it's not in the Seattle Goodwill BS network. I find stuff at the Goodwill up in Squim all the time. Good estate sales because you got a bunch of olds up there. It's good. I like it. We need a little more cardboard on this bad boy. What do we got? Hi, Buster. Lynn, when you're ready to jump back into YouTube again, we could do a collab up in the Swim. There's also that there's this. Do you know the place that's, if you're going through Port Angeles, right before you take the left up to go to Solduck Hot Springs or the Solduck State Park. There's that little like buy and sell store. It's not a thrift store and it's not an antique shop. It's like a buy and sell. I love that place. I do so good there. Every time I go, like the guys will work with me. I always find good stuff. Yeah, your neck of the woods is one of my favorite. Have you seen yard sales and garage sales popping up there yet? And estate sales and such? Honestly, I haven't been even looking because I've been busy enough with the crap that I already have. From Canada all the way home. Yeah. I'm itching to get out on the road and really start doing that again. Okay, what else? All right. So this is a vintage sleaze paperback. Okay, so we found, and I shouldn't say we, my ex found a whole box of this stuff. Some of it, it's all from like the 60s and 70s. And here we'll there's the cover. Oops. Yeah, I'd be down, Lynn. Not this weekend. Maybe like next Friday. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Come in the chat and we'll figure it out. I'm not ready to go out. I'm trying to list more than I'm sourcing right now. Anyway, so we found this big box of vintage sleaze. Some of it was like really, really sleazy. Like we were just trying to like, all right, what did this stuff say in the in the 70s? What were they saying in the sleazy paperbacks? And it was like, yada yada yada, so and so put their so and so on the so and so or in the so and so, and then in comes the German Shepherd, and I was like, whoa, can't sell that. But we went to a local bookshop, and they bought all the really bad stuff from me because they knew a guy, which of course they did. So, end of story. Hey. Hello, Buster. But vintage sleaze can sell, and it does. We've made a lot of money off of eBay off that one box of stuff. There was a few in there that sold for over $100. A lot of them were written by writers using pen names, famous writers using pen names. Alfred Hitchcock had a pen name that he used for sleaze. I think Arthur C. Clarke had one as well. Like some really famous writers had pen names that they would write these trash novels with because so many of them sold, but they were all like almost black market, like adult shop sort of things. So that happened. So if you see vintage paperbacks at a yard sale, garage sale, blah blah, and you see one that's got some trashy, sleazy names, take another look. Underwear and boobies. Or is that underwear at boobies? Some guys probably. They had a guy you probably didn't want to know. Probably I didn't want to know either. Happy to have an actual bookstore in between us and whoever actually wanted that stuff. There was some, yeah. It's one of those things where you're reading it and then like you realize what's going on. You're like, I shouldn't be reading this. No, nobody should be reading this. Who wrote this? They're sick in the head. All right. Melamine. I'm thinking I can just get this sort of cardboard wrapped and into a padded flat rate. That's the plan. We're going to try. We're going to give it some more of this. I think it'll work. Got a... Yeah, there we go. That section there, Cubs. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. Get there. I think we got there. You got there. We're there. Look. Yeah. And then we'll just pop in there. We'll do some of this. I mean, it is plastic. It's vintage, so it can still crack. So I do want to give it some time. That we're just going to close up. We're not going to do the whole. I don't think we need to. Like a little melamine football. Uh-oh. Nope, there you are. Hello, Selling Tennessee. How are you? You know what? Like, Selling Tennessee, do you know what happened to East Kentucky Picker? I haven't seen him. He hasn't been on YouTube. And he was so gung-ho at the beginning of the year. And then he just sort of like faded away and disappeared. I don't know if he gave up on the YouTube thing or just taking a break to go do some photography work or what the deal is. But I know you came over from his channel. It's race season. Okay. That was my guess. He's probably doing that. This is gonna go in. We had this talk already. You're going in there. We're almost to that point where I can twist her in. There we go. Now we're getting there. Like, I expected him to sort of be light on content, but he kind of just disappeared. Yeah, Tennessee, go ahead. You're, of course, welcome anytime. I don't know Hot Wheels. In fact, I think the most expensive Hot Wheel I've ever sold was $25. Does anyone else in here know about Hot Wheels? Aha! Look, it's happening. You said it was too big. This looks really bad. I know. Ugh, there we go. Haha. Yes, Harry Humstone is a very good Hot Wheel guy, and there's a lot of other ones out there too. You doubted me, Celestine. That's a sealed bag. I want to talk to your manager. All right, done. Let's never speak of this again. I did take 20 minutes shoving it in, but it made it. That was about a $5 shove in time. How much would that cost? $11.69. And now it's Brandon padded flat rate. That was a $3.69 shove for not even my store. My ex doesn't even know what I'm doing for her up here. I had to save her $3. All right, I'm gonna need USPS to bring me some stuff. All right, next up, I'm gonna put this one on the screen. Some of you may remember these. These were a old school, like Dairy Queen freebie. This is like way before the ice cream hats. These are like Dairy Queen Federal glasses. If you've seen Federal glasses, you know what Federal glasses are. These are Dairy Queen, which is kind of cool. The only time I've ever seen them. Never seen them since. The pictures on this are terrible. Look at that aspect ratio. Somebody should have fixed that. $29 plus $25 shipping. That's funny. Yeah, Celestine, I should have known better, right? Hi, Buster. Hey. Are you being fussy because your sister's asleep? How dare you pay attention to anything not me? All right. So, oh, hi. Where are these going? These are going to New York. So, we said we're shipping them in a large flat rate box. But I think these can go in a medium flat rate box. Don't you think, Buster? Oh. You're being all Helen Kellery. Well, I guess so. Let's see. What do we got left in here? There's only 2 things left. So what I'm going to do, 1, 2. The rest of this is not here. So I am going to push these to tomorrow. The last thing that sold out of this store, I will show you. What I'm going to do is go back and get to listing again. Since Buster clearly doesn't want me to be shipping right now. The last thing, these things, man, we had so much Mikasa stuff. These are just some saucers. They're nice. Sort of stoneware. 2 pictures. That's it. No wonder it took a year and a half to sell. 2.5 years to sell. Sorry. $20 plus $22 shipping. So that was good. Good sale. Hey. So that's going to be it, guys. I will most likely be live tomorrow morning. It may be a super duper quickie one because I did most of the shipping already tonight. But I still have a Bonanza order I need to ship and these two other items. But that it's not happening now because this. Say hello to the people, Buster. I know people. So yeah, I'm gonna go list some more postcards and maybe get this guy some treats or just hold him because that seems to be what he wants. He's a big fuzzy. He's definitely in his I'm adorable cuddle me mode. So I can't I'm just standing here because I have both hands holding him and I need one hand to use the mouse. But here, we'll figure it out. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, if I don't go live tomorrow, there will be a what sold video for postcards. I don't know. We'll see. It's been a busy week. I'm just trying to fit everything in that I possibly can. So, and I'm also trying to list very, very heavy. So I'm going against that goal of 1,000 listings this month. So far, I did 100 yesterday and 70 so far today. I want to get to 100 today, so I'm just going to push everything to tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So that's going to be it. Thank you all very much, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Yeah. And tomorrow, I'm going to want to talk to all of your managers. Thanks. Bye.